Nice.
So what's up, gamers?
It's hot as a motherfucker here. I don't know
Yeah,
if you are all having the same experience. I mean, it's part of summer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even summer yet. Actually, like there's still 10 more days before we actually hit like. God, if this is June, like July and August are gonna be fucking death.
Yeah, I mean, in my heart, it's summer.
Yeah.
How's
I'm already listening to uh I tried to think of a summer album. Couldn't think of a summer album.
there's never been a summer album.
I was gonna say the White Album, but I was referring to. I had to make it explicitly clear. I'm referring to the Weezer one and not the Beatles one.
Uh-huh.
Because the Weezer White Album is a very good summer jam album, and the Beatles White Album is I don't know a single song that's on that album.
I don't know a single song off of either of those albums.
So I know the Beatles album, so we're just kind of splitting the difference between the three of us.
Yeah,
You know?
except that if I wasn't here,
None of us know
change the difference.
None of us know fuck shit about anything.
Yeah, essentially is the moral of this story. I had like a really intense Beatles phase when I was in middle school.
I think you've told me. I think I've learned this about you like 4 times, and every single time I hear it again, I'm like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is blowing my mind."
Yeah, no, it was because like I feel like it's something about if your parents have a lot of CDs from their youth around. When you're in middle school, you listen to that music a lot.
Yeah.
So
the same was true. Sorry, go on.
No,
go on.
So I listened to a lot of Pink Floyd. I listened to Rush, and I listened to the Beatles.
Now, see, I had the same experience, except for I listened to a lot of The Who, Led Zeppelin, and also Pink Floyd.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't even think. It's too hot to think.
Yeah. Yeah, I came home after work, and I have black leather seats in my car, which is fucking miserable to drive in the summer. So I just kind of peeled my body off the seats and just peeled my sweaty clothes off my body and threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
So, which is, I mean, it's summer in my heart and in my car, so.
We have the air on, we have the AC on, but we don't have, like, there's no, like, the vent in this room just doesn't like to make any air for some reason.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we don't have any, I don't have any air conditioning in this building, but I live in the basement, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's alright.
A couple summers back, I was driving a car without air conditioning.
Oof.
Wasn't good.
No.
Was not good. It could blow air, but it was like just like the air from outside, so
Right.
you might as well just roll your window down.
Yeah, exactly.
And this was a summer I was living in Potsdam, where like I would be stuck at lights all the way from point A to point B, no matter where I was going. Mm-hmm. So like I would get like a mild breeze for like 1/10 of a mile, and then just swelter for a bit.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Summer is still my favorite season, though, despite all this.
Oh god, I mean, I like the start of summer. Once it hits like 90 or shit, like that's where I like just, tap out. But like this preliminary is nice.
Yeah.
I've always felt like summer and winter are equally bad, and that like the good seasons are the ones that are between those.
I know.
You're a centrist.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, see, I'm a winter bitch, and that's mainly because I just hate the other seasons mainly because I'm allergic to like every plant type.
That's why a lot of people I know who hate summer and spring and other seasons that aren't winter is because of allergies. I've never had an allergy in my life, so I don't really have to worry about that.
Because I have pretty bad allergies, but I still like spring the most just because the weather is the nicest.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't handle it. Winter, I also partake in seasonal sports occasionally, and you can like if you play basketball, you can play basketball indoors year round. If you play like I guess baseball, you couldn't play year round, but the only sport that I actually like is snowboarding. So like that's kind of hard to do in not winter, and we haven't had like a good winter for any of that in the last like 2 years, and it's bummed me the fuck out.
You need to get really into like surfing.
Oh my god, I do.
Yeah, I've never done a sport either, Alek.
Yeah.
I played basketball for 4 years, and you guys know that I'm like freakishly tall, but despite that, I was still absolutely garbage at the sport.
I mean,
I was so bad that like, and it was known throughout the league how bad I was. I was so bad that
how bad
whenever
were you?
Okay, thanks, Blair. I'm gonna mute you now.
No, I want to know. I want to tell your story. Tell your story.
I was so bad that whenever I got a basket, the opposing team's family would cheer for me.
Oh my god.
Aw. That's good. I've never played in a league or anything, but I used to play basketball with my friends outside the school.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do anything. I used to had to play volleyball in school because of gym. It was the most terrifying experience of my life.
Yeah.
So.
My least favorite memories of childhood.
You're so small.
Yeah.
Blair? Were you the ball?
Huge if true. Huge if true. Will not confirm or deny though.
My least favorite memories of childhood were when I would have to play sports and I didn't know the rules. Like baseball, I couldn't.
Yeah.
It gave me so much social anxiety because they never ever explain the rules to anybody. They just expect everyone to intrinsically know because most people do, I guess. But I would get out there and they'd be like, "Okay, hit the ball," and of course I can't do that. But then when I do, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, honestly, baseball is one of the more complicated sports out there.
Yeah.
Like, that, and I think football probably trumps it as one
agree.
of the more complicated sports.
Baseball is fucked because you're supposed to hit the ball very hard, but if you hit it too hard, it'll go up in the air, and that's an automatic out. Like that's a baseball rule. If you hit the ball too hard in the wrong vector, you're out.
Sports?
Sports.
We're sportscast
Yeah.
now.
We're Sportcast. So how about those Chargers?
Yeah. I use mine for my
They're
phone.
football.
Yeah, yeah. But
Nailed that joke. Perfect.
yep.
Oh, you nailed that joke like Martin Luther.
Yeah.
Great.
Is that a
I get that
Christianity
one.
joke? I get that one too.
Yay!
It seems like a weird. Anyway, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Those without sin may throw the first stone, and I am not without sin.
All right.
Yeah, you're making fun of my dumb joke when you're the person who's like, "How bad were you?" like 3 minutes ago.
Welcome to Fearbaiting
Wait,
2.
we're gonna let Alek do it.
What were we going
Fearbaiting 2.
Fearbaiting 2.
Alek was gonna do it.
Welcome
Alek,
to
go for
Fearbaiting,
it.
colon,
Okay.
boy in the house.
Yeah! He's in this bitch.
It's me. I'm the titular boy. And I'm in the house.
Alek boy is in the house.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Nice. Your number one ARG cast
Yeah.
in the Western Hemisphere.
Your number one ARG cast in which you will contract a disease that will make you phase through physical
Your
objects.
number one
Yeah.
Caucasian family.
Yeah.
That's us.
That is us, though. So this week we watched something a little bit weird, but we will get into that in a second because we have a returning guest on the show, someone whose voice you may recognize from The Shining episode, Alek.
Blair, actually, I meant to correct you all those up way back then. It's actually pronounced The Shinning, so...
Yeah?
It's
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I actually have another correction to make, is that this is my podcast, Fearbaiting, colon, boy in the house, and you two are returning guests. Well,
Oh, I see.
Blair is a returning guest, and Luna is a new guest.
I'm new.
Luna's a first-time guest. So
Finally. Wait, does that mean I don't have to edit this week?
I mean, you don't
You're
have
a
to
guest.
edit
We would
anyway.
never make you edit.
Yeah.
So,
but
Luna,
yeah,
Luna,
so
tell us a
this
little
is-
bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alek is our sugar... is basically our sugar daddy.
So on our podcast, Fearbaiting, colon, boy in the house, we usually like to go through kind of your history with horror and your history with esports and your history with what your favorite Mountain Dew flavor is. So Blair obviously already did this last time. So Luna, why don't you tell us your history with esports and Mountain Dew?
My history with esports is that literally as I was watching This House Has People in It, I was also watching a muted live cast of my personal favorite League of Legends team.
That's 1,000 times more than me. And you are officially the owner of the joke now.
Counter Logic Gaming, my boys in blue. We won.
Okay.
And my favorite Mountain Dew flavor is Pitch Black, which is not on the shelves anymore, and that's a fucking shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have exquisite.
Do you like
taste.
the original Pitch Black or the new one that they did that was different somehow?
I never tried the new one. I only had the original a couple of times.
I don't remember what the difference between them is, but I know that there is like a difference.
Interesting.
It's more purple.
Pitcher Black.
This is our Mountain Dew cast.
Yes.
I was going to try to think of a funny name for a Mountain Dew podcast, but there's nothing.
Doing the Dew?
Well, let's just do twice in one
just
sentence.
Take it from their newest flavor, which is red, white, and dew, I think.
No, it's Dew SA.
Oh god, yeah, it's
or
that.
something like that.
Also, Blair, you object to doing the Dew as though that wasn't like a slogan of theirs.
Yeah, but we couldn't make
it
that the
doesn't
name
mean
of
it's
the podcast.
good. Yeah,
We couldn't make that the name of the podcast.
yeah, we would have.
Well, no, their slogan was "Do the Dew," not "Doing the
Right.
Dew."
I mean,
Shooting the Dew.
we still might find them in court, you know,
Shooting the dew.
or they
It's
would
like
find
shooting
us
the
in
shit.
court. Shooting the
Yeah.
Dew.
Do you get it? Because dew kind of
I-
sounds
I-
like do, as in like duty, but shooting the shit
Yeah.
is already a phrase, you know?
Uh huh.
I think I always heard like "doing the Dew" as a like really euphemized version of fucking.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they're
Yeah.
always talking about.
Okay, good.
Definitely, 100%.
Oh, cool. So when you drink Mountain Dew, it's akin to fucking.
I mean,
That explains why it's so good.
literally though.
This week brought to you by Mountain Dew.
As is every episode.
Pepsi
of
Cola
Fearbaiting,
has sponsored. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Also brought to you by Nature Box. Have some fucking Big Island pineapple, you dumb
Yeah,
piece of shit.
and wash it down with a cold, refreshing dew.
I like that this is subtitled "Boy in the House" because this we did watch and we're going to talk about This House Has People in it, and it does have a boy.
This
in the house.
has boy
Well,
in the house.
This house has boy in it.
Oh, you got boy in my house.
You got a house and my boy.
So how do you guys want to go about talking about this? Because it's a lot, and this, if we went through every single thing, this episode would be 10 times longer than the Shining episode.
Yeah. Well, I think I kind of want to just like generally set it up for the uninitiated. Like,
Yeah.
So this house.
I mean,
do you want to go ahead, Luna?
yeah, I just this is kind of a thing that's going to be really hard to talk about, and I kind of recommend as a primer you go ahead and sit down and like watch the content, but also watch an analysis
Yeah,
of it.
agreed.
My highest recommendation is obviously Nightmind's video. So in order to understand this, you're at least committing to like 3 hours and 40 minutes of
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
But it's like very good, trust me. Like Alan Resnick is a visionary.
Yeah. So what we're talking about this week for like I said, for the uninitiated is not so much a movie as it is an internet web series, kind of, but also was on television, a part of it.
Yeah.
Like an ARG, I guess, essentially.
Yeah.
Because Adult Swim has been doing like an infomercial things for a while.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. You might be familiar with Too Many Cooks or anything like that.
Yep, Live Forever as You Are Now with Alan Resnick.
Yeah,
which is honestly probably my favorite thing of his.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, this house has people in it, and unedited footage of a bear are like really close, but like, Live Forever as You Are Now is just so fucking
Yeah,
funny.
No, it's really Alan Resnick is, I think, this generation's like peak absurdist.
Yeah, super duper. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. And,
Is he the new Lynch?
well, I don't know if I would call Lynch. Well, he's kind of an absurdist. He's like
Yeah, I mean,
I think a lot of people do argue that he's a modern day Lynch.
Yeah, I would say that's true. I think he's a bit weirder than Lynch, though.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like if Lynch and Cronenberg fucked, and then the baby was somehow slightly more mundane than that.
And I would like to say, I want to give more credit to the rest of Wham City Comedy / AB Video Solutions.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because the four main people on that are Alan Resnick, who is kind of largely seen as the face, but there's also, I think, Ben O'Brien, Robbie Ratcliffe, and Cricket Arison, who play a lot of, like, I think they play a lot of major creative roles in all of the, like, combined work of Wham City Comedy.
Yeah, and I know someone who went to see Wham City live.
Yeah.
And they have, like, a very cohesive sense of humor and sense of, like, aesthetic in a sort of way, I guess, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, they're telling... It is like, absurdist... it is absurdism, but it's also the uncanny valley, which is kind of why we're talking about it on this, because it has horror elements, and I think this is one of the most effective ways you can link horror and comedy is through the vein of absurdism, you know. And go ahead.
The work that they do is they go through a lot of different kind of feelings of absurdism in horror and comedy, and it's meshed in really, really interesting ways that I rarely see anything else do.
It's like nothing. Like, the stuff that Wham City makes is really not, like, it doesn't have the feeling that I've ever had from anything else before. It's definitely unnerving, but also extremely funny at the same time.
The initial "This house has people in it" bit, like, just the initial clip itself is very, like, it's not a comedy in really any way, in my opinion, but it's, like, very, very tense and engaging. So as sort of a broader, like, background of this the original short aired on Adult Swim, like we said, and it was focused on, like, a video surveillance of a family of it's a nuclear family of 4, and also the grandma lives with them.
Yeah, well, there's also an infant.
Oh,
and,
yes.
And the person who's been, like, working on their house
His
for, like,
name's
months
Dennis.
and months and months. Yeah.
He's like a contracted carpenter who just lives with them.
Yeah.
And they're like absolutely fucking, right?
Actually, the grandma flirts with Dennis a lot.
Oh yeah.
There isn't any video footage of it, but if you read the descriptions of the videos you can't watch, there are parts where she's, like, hitting on him. It's very weird.
And there's also a scene in an actual video where she's, like, going through her tablet and, like, zooms in on, like, a picture of his ass, and she's like,
oh yeah. It's extremely. It didn't need to be there, but it is.
Yeah. I kind of appreciate the fact that it's there.
Yeah, it is. It's very good.
Yeah. So we have this main video, which has a bunch of, like code words in it and stuff that links to a larger, if you go to the
the plot,
AV Video Solutions or something.
The plot of the initial video, really, really quick, is, well, let's go through the characters first.
Okay.
So the parents and the wife and husband, who are kind of the main focus of almost everything, are subject 1 and 2, who are Anne is the wife and Tom is the husband, and also the mom and dad, respectively. And there's Madison, who is the daughter. She's a teenage girl, probably around like 14 or 15. And Jackson, who is probably somewhere around 8 and 10. And then there's Baby, who I don't remember if she has a name, and the grandma.
I think it's Amber, but I could be wrong.
I think that's right. That sounds right. And then I think I know for a fact that the grandma is never named. And then there's a contracted carpenter who essentially lives in the house with them, as far as anyone can tell, whose name is Dennis. And those are subjects 1 through 6. Or 1 through 7, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, 1 through 7.
Yeah. Because Well, no, because 7 is Boomy the cat, right?
No, I
Yeah.
think 9 is Boomy the cat.
9 is Boomy the cat.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because
It's
yeah.
So wait, which one's the family friend?
family friend doesn't have an ID. As far as we're
Fucked
aware,
up.
they they
So-
might be subjects 11 or 12, but can't be confirmed.
So since I broached that accidentally, do you want to talk about the family friend?
Well, before we do that, let's just go really quickly through the plot and do that in
Yeah, okay,
30
sorry.
seconds. So the mom and dad are having a conversation in the kitchen. Madison is laying on the floor, and Jack is preparing for his birthday party. They start talking about Madison and just being a delinquent teen, and they mentioned that she's been laying on the floor for 2 hours, which is a little weird. And the dad tries to pick her up because it's like, all right, you need to start talking with us, but he can't because she's stuck to the floor. And they start freaking out a bit, and eventually she starts sinking into the floor, and they start freaking out a lot. While this is happening, Dennis is in the basement working on something, and he hears the screaming. The party guests arrive, and Tom and Anne tell Jack that they can't let anybody in the house, and Jack is disappointed, goes to the door, doesn't let anyone in, starts cleaning up the party supplies. And the dad starts kind of losing it and gives the baby to the grandma, who just kind of neglects the baby because I'm pretty sure she's just senile.
Yeah.
And she just puts the baby on the floor. The baby crawls outside and just leaves the house. And Madison just sinks all the way through the floor. The dad is losing it. Mom and Dennis are kind of more composed and trying to figure out a way to do this. They try a couple things like putting a pillar on top between, like putting like a pillar of wood underneath where Madison is to try and stop her from sinking more.
Trying to push her back up. Yeah.
And then eventually they go and take Jackson's mattress and put it to where Madison is going to fall, and then she falls. And then the video is cut so that it looks like she disappeared when she went through the floor. But you can, if you go through frame by frame, you can tell that this is actually, I assume, AB Video Surveillance, the fake company that installed these cameras, trying to trick the viewer into thinking that she disappeared, even though she didn't actually disappear. And screaming from a different part, actually the very end of all of the footage combined, is interspliced to make it seem like they're reacting to that appropriately, which is interesting. And then there's a cut outside of all the party guests that are waiting outside, laying down face down on the floor like Madison was.
Yeah. I think that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah. But throughout all of this,
and then there's the
throughout all of this, if you like, sometimes the camera stuff malfunctions and there's little weird stuff going on in the background, and there's like 100 different secret codes all over the walls when you like zoom in on everything, and it's insane, and it's like the most amount of things that could be packed into an 11-minute segment. But in some of the frames, you can see a shot of what I think is a room in the basement, but could also be like the garage, of a bald, sickly-looking person with a like slack jaw, like a gaping open jaw, and just kind of emerging.
It looks dislocated.
Shot,
Yeah,
definitely. Just emerging from the background, and at the very end, you see a single frame, like literally one frame of this person staring directly into the camera, and this is after the credits end. And if you look closely, they're wearing a like child's bed sheet, and Jackson's bed doesn't have a bed sheet on it.
So
that's kind of creepy. There's and one of the best, like the most like well done things about the family friend, which is what this creature is dubbed, is how much of it is like something that you realize after the fact. And it's like, oh god, that's really weird. Like this creature took Jackson's bed sheet off of his bed at some point and is wearing it. And one of my like favorite things is there's a very well hidden video of the family friend mowing the lawn with just a simple push mower, and then a week later, the dad is trying to pick this up but can't because it's stuck to the ground the exact same way that Madison was, which is a terrifying thought. Because what did the family friend do?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of the pink person, I just found this. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but check out this Vine real quick.
I found this earlier, too.
Like,
it's very good. I found this earlier, too, while I was researching.
Yeah. I was just like, I've been quiet because I've been, like, looking around at stuff. But
I actually had no idea. I mean, I guess it makes sense that Alan Resnick had a Vine, but I actually had no idea, so I'm going to probably skip this later.
Well, the link is just, it's a Vine of the family friend, like, jumping in slow motion.
Yeah, this was, like, a year before it came out.
Yeah. This is like back when Lasagna Cat did all those like that fucking 15 like episodes in a row, and then one of them like showed a YouTube account, and then if you went to that YouTube account, it like featured videos that had been posted like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's extremely cool. The previous works that Alan Resnick and Wham City Comedy and AV Video Solutions and this whole like group of people have done before have had a sort of ARG element to them. I think.
Unedited. In retrospect, unedited footage of a bear kind of feels like a test run for the scale to which they did this.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like not to imply that unedited footage of a bear is like incomplete in any way. It just feels like they told that story They told most of that story in the video, and then the stuff outside the video was more ancillary. Whereas if you just watch this video, you are not getting remotely close to the full story.
The extra stuff in unedited footage of a bear is very much just a little bonus. Like,
really hard to say that, huh? Like it kind of gets caught in the tongue on the way out of the mouth. Huh?
Unedited footage of a bear, yeah. So it amounts to essentially at the end about 2 hours worth of material.
Just over 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, because it's all of this like surveillance footage on top of a single episode of something called The Sculptor's Playground.
Yep.
Which I fucking love, by the way.
It's so
very
good.
Funny. Like, a lot of the other stuff isn't super funny. There are a few bits that I think are really good, but The Sculptor's Playground...
Like the flag song?
Yeah, well, that's... so, I want to talk about that real quick. One of the symptoms of Lynks disease is having perfect pitch. And I thought that was really... It's very funny on its own, but once you realize what he's doing, it's, like, kind of sad and upsetting.
Yeah.
Because it's like... He's realizing that he has, like, an illness that he's extremely terrified of. And he starts crying. And by itself, it's really funny, but, like, when you realize what he's doing, it's very emotional.
Yeah. But the Sculptor's Playground is like kind of like I feel like it's an homage to like a Bob Ross sort of show.
Yeah.
Because but with clay.
It's like if Bob Ross was done by someone who smoked a shitload of weed.
And also went to prison and
and this one is the only part of the actual show that has Alan Resnick playing a character in it. He plays this guy who's...
I don't know if he gets a name.
I don't know either. Who is basically like teaching how to make clay, like clay sculptures and
doing a
stuff
very,
like
very
that.
bad job. And while he's doing this, he's intermittently preaching about Lynks disease, and you don't want to get it. You do want to get rid of it.
Yeah. But you
how do you get Lynks disease?
You already have it.
Step 1, don't. Step 1, don't. 2, you already have it. It's
a lot of contradictions in this whole thing. I mean, it could just be seen as jumbled, but I think the contradictions are deliberate.
Yeah, they're definitely very... Everything that they do is
everything
deliberate.
they do is...
Yeah.
And I think deliberate, but also seeming so disorganized in a way that's really takes a lot of skill, I feel. Anyway, because like it's the only way to cure Lynks, you can cure Lynks disease with clay, but if you don't wash your hands after using clay, you'll get Lynx disease before and after using clay.
Yeah, he talks
so
about
it's
how he talks on his website about how clay can like cure and prevent Lynx disease, but if you use too much of it, it can actually be a cause of Lynx disease. And then in the video, he talks about how Lynx disease is the #1 cause of it, and you want to wash your hands before and after using it because it does have Lynx disease, and that doesn't wash off. So it's like 10 contradictions all in like one line of logic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know any symptoms of Lynx disease besides sinking through floors, right?
We know a lot of ideas of we know a lot of different symptoms because the in the video that we watched there are pamphlets that are kind of hard to read and aren't emphasized very well that tell you like basically all of the weird things that they do that don't really make sense off of the bat are either preventions or symptoms of Lynx disease.
Which is the like ritualistic face touching they do, the all the eating clay that they do, which is kind of explained in Sculptor's Playground, which we actually see the grandma watching in the original short. This house has people in it, so
there's also like
just a connection
having the ability to move things with your mind, which is something Anne does.
Or tries to do. I don't know. Does she actually do it? She
does. So it's very interestingly done. The clip immediately before her trying to convince the rest of the family that she can do this and failing, there is a black and white video of she's out of frame, but it says subject 1 sitting in the living room, and it's a black and white, very blurry video focusing on a dog statue, and it sits there for like probably 30 seconds, and the dog statue moves very slightly on its own. So I believe she can.
So yeah, all this stuff, and there's like a pamphlet about Lynx disease, and
it's like a newsletter. There are multiple different pamphlets that they get throughout the series.
Guys, I have a confession. I've just been like doing some research, and it turns out that I have Lynx disease.
Jeez.
Oh no. Aw, shucks. Were you gonna swear but thought better of it, Alek?
I didn't know what would be the funniest thing to say.
Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, fuck. I have Lynx disease, and I'm currently sinking through my office chair.
I mean, it's just another Saturday afternoon.
I also did a little bit of research, and it looks like I also have Lynx disease.
I mean,
okay.
We are all Lynx disease.
Yeah.
I've been living with Lynx disease for.
Now that's why we have it. Blair.
What?
You gave us Lynx disease.
I'm through the telephone.
Yes.
Through the internet telephone web box.
Yes, Blair, you gave us
all
Lynx.
Of the different symptoms of Lynx disease according to This House Has People in It. There's definitely a way that you can give someone Lynx disease through the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, family friend.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to say my favorite short, I guess, the favorite video involving the family friend is the one where Tom is revealing like the
Christmas tree.
I was
just about to
yeah. Oh my god.
It's
really I'm thinking about that and I want to die.
It's legitimately so scary.
Yeah,
because
it's just right there.
It just,
so this video is of Tom revealing a Christmas tree in the closet to the rest of the family. And as the camera is panning back and forth, you can see there's a mirror, and in the reflection of the mirror, the pink person is just there staring at the family.
Yeah,
it's extremely good. And this is the first time that you see the family friend in full. I keep alternating between the pink person and the family friend because Nightmind never actually refers to them as the family friend.
It's the same thing.
They're the exact same thing.
One and the same. Then there's, so is the intimation at the end that all the audio files that were interrupted by screaming were all present, like the family friend showing up out of nowhere?
That's something that I thought for a little while, but I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so the context for this is that, like, throughout the, because the video that we watched for this was, like, a chronological order of all the text files, audio files, and video files from This House Has People in It, like, en masse.
And it's all the stuff that's hidden on the website that you have to find by, like, finding 7 different passwords and hacking into the website.
Yeah. It's a little bit like Not Prawn. Mm-hmm. That's a classic.
Yeah.
So throughout the duration of the film, I guess
Story?
Yeah,
throughout the duration of the story, there are a bunch of phone calls between Tom and his wife, whose name I keep forgetting.
Anne.
I actually counted
right.
them, and there are 5 phone calls that end in screaming.
Yeah, most of their phone calls end abruptly with Anne or Tom starting to scream, and then the other
Also
one
screaming,
returning the screams. Yeah, and then at the end of the movie, in the very last clip, it's like a 10-minute clip of Tom and Anne like lying in bed, just like doing some stuff, just Anne being sad that a character in her book died. Tom singing.
Small talk I've ever seen in any sort of like portrayed media.
It's so good, and Tom just like starts singing the fucking Boomy the Cat song. Mm-hmm. Here's Boomy.
My favorite part is he talks about like, do you think that our internet service looks at our history or something like that? And Anne's like, oh yeah, definitely. And he's like, do you think it would be weird if I looked up Africa? And it's like, I don't think that would be weird. And it's like, well, what if I spelled Africa with a K? And he looks it up. He's like, oh, it's a band. And that's like that's so perfectly like natural and like cute and fun and like just like two people talking to each other. And then what happens after that is Jesus.
Mm-hmm. It's genuinely so terrifying because they start screaming and we don't really see why. And then a half second later, we see the family friend.
The family friend.
Oh, the family friend walks in and then they start screaming.
Like a full second delay before they notice it's there.
Yeah, and then they start screaming, and there's a zoom in on Tom like freaking the fuck out, and then it ends.
If you like go frame by frame, which I did a lot when I was watching this. The family friend walks forward into the frame. They start screaming. The family friend takes its gown and opens it and just shows them its body.
Mm-hmm. It's hot pink dick.
Yeah.
Yes. Side note: the family friend is.
And when I say hot pink dick, I do want to clarify. I don't think the family friend's pink dick is hot. I'm saying the color is hot pink.
True. I was confused about that. I do want to note the family friend is played by Cricket Arison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Also, I was just remembering my other favorite scene with the family friend, which is also equally terrifying, where it's just a long shot of a door.
Yes.
In the bedroom.
Yeah.
And it's the frame rate is slowed down a lot, so it's really stuttery. So. Like, it looks like a really low-grade security camera.
I actually did I took 5 screenshots of that happening, and like, it's slowly getting more clear of who it is.
Yeah, because it's just it's like, I think like a couple minutes of just nothing in the doorway, and then suddenly we see like a figure like appearing from it, and it becomes like really clear, like what it is after a while, and then it cuts really suddenly after that.
Yeah. And it does a little bit of a camera glitching thing, which is very startling. But yeah, that's...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as explored, I'm always a fan of, like, camera glitching stuff being, like, just, like, super weird. Like, I remember we talked way back in our first episode about the Borderlands Last Exile, or Final Prayer, not the Exile. About how it utilized, like, data moshing really well, and it was really cool to see. And this doesn't do quite that, but it does, like, play with, like, glitching videotapes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of, like, the intermittent frames. In the, there's a video earlier, I don't remember what the video is about, but they're intermittent spliced frames of Tom and Anne standing outside, and Tom is standing facing towards the sky with his arms in the air, and Anne is destroying the Christmas tree. And that's... What does that mean? There's the Nightmind video is very helpful and explains a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff it doesn't touch on, and that's the stuff that's, like, really, really interesting.
Yeah, because what the Nightmind video essentially establishes is that the whole, like, family friend is a metaphor of, like...
the fear of Lynks disease that they have.
the fear of like illness, you
Yeah.
know, in general. But I think specifically Lynx
Fabricated
disease.
illness.
Yeah, and like, you know, like weird cures to get rid of it and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem something completely isolated to this family, because there is an email between Anne and her doctor about how Lynx disease has been being like a problem in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Lynx disease isn't just their family. It's like a thing that exists outside of just them. Like, it's something that's in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they submit some tests to a doctor, and the doctor's like, well, I mean, you don't have Lynx disease. Also, this is like the 5th sample you've sent us.
Please stop contacting us.
And the doctor's
patients.
not like, what the fuck is Lynx disease?
Yeah, they specifically say like Lynx disease is a big problem in our neighborhood, and we're glad that you're taking steps, but please stop contacting us so much because we have other patients.
Yeah.
Please fucking stop.
One thing I want to say about the scene we just talked about, that's a black and white scene that's slowly the pink person, or the family friend, slowly walking through the door. I think that's the same scene shot from a different perspective of the final scene.
Of the last one? Yeah.
Which is
I
scary.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think you're right.
Because it
yeah, and that's...
Just thinking about that literally gave me a shiver.
So the final scene, the family friend walks in from the bottom of the frame, which is really, really good, like, cinematography-wise. Knowing that they were walking out of a closet or a dark hallway makes it so much scarier.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something uniquely terrifying about something strange living in your house that you have no idea about, you know?
And not knowing what it's going to do.
This is...
Yeah.
So, this is an obvious comparison, but I'm still going to make it. This felt a lot like House of Leaves.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's a book that was...
It's a book.
I don't completely agree, but I'm interested in what your rationalization is.
I don't think it's, like, abjectly similar. I just think that there are, like, a lot of similarities in, like, I don't think House of Leaves should ever be adapted into a movie. I love that book, but I don't think it should ever be a movie. But I think this is, like, what I want out of a House of Leaves movie, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
like, it's a lot different because there's a lot of meta narratives that are going on that are like there's like different, there's a lot of different levels.
Remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this is just, there's so much going on. The sort of like the main thing that's drawing the comparison is the unknown entity kind of passively extant in your home.
Yeah, but I feel like...
Because, I mean, in House of Leaves, it's like the dark corridor, and in this, it's the family friend.
I feel like in House of Leaves, the unknown entity is the house.
Yeah.
Whereas, the only connection I see is that they both have house. They both have house-related themes, and where, like, I totally get that, because a home or a house is a sense of sanctuary, so having that, like, warped and distorted, or having it being intruded, is an aspect of, like, fear and stuff like that. I mean, it's one we've even covered in our own podcast. But I think they're different, but I get it.
Yeah, no, I
get it, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't think there's a ton of similarities. I just think that, like, it draws... Like, when I saw this, I was like...
Like, it feels...
Similar mood.
It has a House of Leaves feel.
Yeah, I don't completely agree, but I totally respect and get that opinion.
I didn't read it, so...
House of Leaves is...
It's a good book. I think you'd like it.
It's good. It's extremely long.
Yeah, I'm illiterate.
That's okay.
It's only like 700 or 800 pages.
I can't read a 100-page book. That is too much for me. I'm not reading Animorphs.
Well, then we can never have you guest on one. Yeah, yep. You beat me to it.
But that's okay because you do very good analysis of horror stuff.
That's my job. I'm getting paid for this.
I mean, I'll also say that if I did
it's your podcast after all.
If there was a House of Leaves movie, I will say that I would want these guys to be doing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I think Alan Resnick could make a fucking incredible House of Leaves movie.
I'd be interested to see if AB Video Solutions like ever did an actual movie, because I feel like but that's because I've only seen them do shorts before.
Yeah,
you know.
They did a series on I don't remember what it was on.
IFC, I think it
Yeah,
was.
IFC, called The Mirror. That was that was like a short like TV series basically.
Yeah.
Which is also very, very, very good. And Robbie Ratcliffe was the like lead creative designer on that one.
Yeah, I feel like what they do is more is too open ended to be a cohesive movie.
Yeah, I don't think that
know?
they could put something in theaters and have it like. Well, I think that they could. I think that if they wanted to, they could do that, and like the response would be surprising. But I think there would be too many people who would be like, "We can't make a movie out of this. It's too out there, and it wouldn't work."
Yeah, what I feel like is that their format just isn't built for movies.
Yeah.
Like, because they have a lot of. I mean, that's again because I've only ever seen them do shorts. Is like they have a lot of gaps in story and they just want to tell parts of a story and have the audience figure out what happens in between them.
And they kind of they like to pack a lot of information into a small space.
Yeah.
I think it would give them too much to do if they just made a full movie. Because the thing about This House Has People in it is that it's like it's movie length, but it's not movie format. You can watch it like a movie, but it's not like intended for that.
Yeah, and I was reading the comments of that video specifically we watched about how people were like having a discussion about if you could edit this into a feasible movie, and I kind of feel like you couldn't. Like the reason I feel like the original short is kind of edited to be more cohesive like that in a sort of way.
The original short has so much more stuff in it than all of the other footage combined does.
Yeah. It just feels too like there's so much like I mean it's meaningful white noise, but it is still white noise because it is supposed to replicate like just like a quote unquote average family.
Most of the phone calls that end in screaming are the most normal, uneventful phone calls I've ever heard.
Yeah, like it's like, what do you want on the pizza? Mushrooms.
That is actually word for word exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but I think that being said, I don't think like that detracts from their skill. I think they know the medium they want to work in.
Well, it's entirely and fully intentional.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. You can see they have a lot of love for like these sort of like internet accompaniments. I think all of their infomercial shorts had websites accompanying them. Even more than one. I like This House Has People in it had.
This House Has People in
two.
It had it. In, Live Forever As You Are Now had a website, which was also very funny. And then unedited footage of a bear had a website. And The Mirror, I don't think The Mirror has a website, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just wanted to bring this image back into the chat because it's an incredibly it's an image that it's haunting
very
me.
Good. It's the final frame of the original This House Has People in it short, just after the credits. And the family friend's dislocated jaw staring into the camera, wearing Jackson's bedsheet.
It's very good. It's there's something very terrifying and uncanny, I think, is what
a common theme I've noticed in the AB Video Solutions products is a kind of through line of sickness and like and Alan Resnick's work. The family friend character is pretty directly based on the character that Alan sometimes plays in Wham City, of just a very decrepit, sick person. There's a video called Visitor Information, which is just Alan Resnick playing a character named after himself, who is very, very sickly looking. And the makeup is really good, but if you look closely, you can tell that it's just kind of like masking tape, but it's done really, really well. Like masking tape, like skin, and very, very wispy, gross-looking hair. And it's just this person. It's more of a comedy thing than a horror thing, because it's just this person talking about the parking complex that they live in and how they are very sick and need you to come help them.
Yeah.
And
it's good.
Yeah, and there's a series, I think it's probably Comedy Central, called 7 Minutes in Purgatory, where they give a comedian. They put a comedian in a locked off room and tell them to do stand up to an audience that they can't see. And Wham City Comedy did that, it was very, very good. And Alan played I don't want to spoil it too much, but Alan played that character again, and there is a scene that's very similar to one of the scenes in This House Has People in It, but put in a very different context. And it's very interesting because it's still pretty scary, but it's immediately turned into something very, very funny.
Yeah. And the person I was talking about who saw Wham City live was talking about how at one point Alan Resnick was very small and inside one of the other person's shoes, and then he came out on stage later wrapped in bandages and stuff like that. So I mean, like I said, just a continuation of the theme of
Alan Resnick is very small.
I mean, he is very small, but especially small enough to fit into a shoe.
Yeah. On his website, his bio says that he's like a little baby with a smooth, featureless face. It's very cute.
It's good, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
Is there anything more you wanted to talk about, Alek? I mean, I think we've covered some very broad topics, and it's hard to nail into some specific things. But is there any?
Because I wanted to go into questions if you didn't. Yeah.
Well, I took 13 pages of notes, and there's a lot of stuff that we haven't touched on. But I want to talk There's one last thing that I think is worth mentioning. It's Boomy the cat.
Oh yeah.
We didn't talk about Boomy.
Yeah.
So, Boomy the cat is a cat who is blue. He's very fast. And he stars in a cartoon that Jackson watches. And Boomy the cat looks a lot like Sonic the Hedgehog, for one thing. Boomy the cat also is Subject 9, I believe, in the house, and spends a lot of time eating garbage and just kind of hanging out and running around in the house. There's also, I just got a image link in our Discord chat of Boomy the Cat's, the ending slate of the Boomy the Cat video game of Boomy eating garbage. And just having a great time.
Yeah, you win.
You win. So Boomy the Cat, Boomy the Cat's a really interesting character to me because it is never explicitly stated, but pretty heavily implied that Boomy the Cat is Tom, the father, dressed up as Boomy the Cat, and just kind of there are I think 5 different scenes where Boomy is there, and the very first video footage that you see is Boomy the cat laying, I think, in the backyard outside, just kind of laying on the grass, rolling around a little bit. And then there are deer in the background. They run away, and shortly after that, Boomy runs away as well. The reason it's almost entirely obvious that Boomy is Tom, but there's kind of a part of me that hopes that Boomy isn't Tom, because I feel like that would be more interesting.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. But it also seems but as another thing, Boomy is something that Tom as a character is really interested in, and I'm almost convinced that it's not Jackson who watches Boomy the cat at all, or maybe he does, but because we have a scene where Tom is putting on one of Jackson's shirts and then sitting down to do some coloring.
He draws a picture of Boomy the cat really quickly. Unfortunately, I think I have to debunk that theory because there are emails from Jackson to the Boomy the cat email address of Boomy asking, "Is Boomy real?" Of Jackson asking, "Is Boomy real?" Because I think I have seen him around and out in the backyard chasing deer. So there's another thing. One of I think the second text log, the email log, is Madison emailing one of her friends talking about how Jackson has a weird obsession with Boomy and draws a lot of pictures of Boomy and a character that he made. And she says, "I don't know a lot about Boomy, but I'm pretty sure there isn't any character that's entirely pink cat," which is maybe the family friend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which is a little terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not contributing much to the discussion because I can't stop thinking about the fucking family friend. It's so scary. Like, it's so, like, there are so few, like, I guess, like,
Boogeyman.
monsters in boogeymen in cinema that, like, when I see their face, I'm like, that's bad, but, like, I'm okay. Like, you know, like, beyond the first, like, scare, but, like, this is the kind of boogeyman that Stephen King goes to sleep every night dreaming that he could make.
It's the kind of thing that everyone is failing to make when they turn a Stephen King book into a movie.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like, but like I said, I think AB Video Solutions has a mastery of the uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
They know exactly how to like touch into that like sensation of, because like there's not a whole lot going on with the family friend other than being bright pink, having like a dislocated jaw, and having a bald cap on, you know,
and wearing a child's bed sheet, which isn't super creepy without the context. So I think that one can be kind of omitted from the things that initially make it scary.
Yeah, so it's like it's just different enough from a human being that it's, you know, scary, you know.
And like there are a few scenes where you get a clearer image, but the family friend also has very wispy hair. Like, it's not completely bald; it has just very thick hair.
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Do we want to? So we usually do ratings before we do questions, but do we want to just dive into questions? How are you feeling, Alek?
I mean, I know what my rating is.
Or Luna. Sure. Sure. So on a scale of 0 to 5...
There's one more thing I want to talk about really, really quickly, and I'll just blast through it. There's a lot of stuff that isn't shown in the videos themselves, but you can read the descriptions of the videos that can't be clicked on the website. And there's like, I'm certain, an entire storyline there that you could figure out. There's one thing that's just referred to as an object. Like, the object touches 1 through 5 in succession. Just the object touched them. That's cool. And there's another thing, the shape floats in the hallway. It's just, you know, there's one that's just dogs. It's very good, and I recommend, if you go to the, we'll put a link in the description of the, all of the footage together that we watched. If you go in the description of that, you can find everything that we've been able to watch. Because it has links to the website and all the passwords to get into the stuff there.
Yeah. People have cracked the code and made it very easy for all of us who don't have the time for something like that.
It's not hard to
like,
get into.
or just the smarts. Like, I would never have gotten any of this. I would have just been like, oh, cool, 11-minute movie. That was scary. Bye.
I probably would have spent a lot of time trying to figure out, but not gotten very far.
Yeah. But yeah.
So on a scale...
Go ahead.
On a scale of 0 to 5... fucking
clay pizzas.
Yes.
Clay pizzas. Yeah, how many are you giving this? Because I'm giving this
that.
I'm giving this a full. Yeah, that's the point. I'm giving this a full 5 clay pizzas.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I feel the same. This is, I think, my favorite like Lamb City / AB Video Solutions / Alan Resnick thing out there.
Yeah.
So
I don't consume a lot of horror media because I don't like watching movies specifically. It has nothing to do with the fact that they're horror movies. I just don't like sitting down and watching a movie. So this is my favorite horror thing of all time, basically.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's extremely good.
And again, like, it'll take like 3 hours and 40 minutes, but sit down, watch the whole thing, and watch the whole Nightmind dissertation of it, because it's Nightmind is one of the smartest content or I guess like content analyzers out there right now.
One small criticism of that video is there's a part where he shows footage of people talking about hedge apples for like 10 minutes. You can skip that; it doesn't add anything.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, also, like, I just like encourage you to make your own analysis of it. And if you have any like things you want to like talk to us about, we would all love.
There's a handful of things I disagree kind of broadly with him about, but yeah.
So questions.
So first question comes from Tumblr user What's Up With Mew, who says, seeing how popular the ARGs attached to this House Has People in It was, what are y'all's favorite ARGs, horror or otherwise?
I wish I was more plugged into ARGs, generally speaking. Cause
I'm just gonna Google famous ARGs because I know that I like some, but I cannot remember any of them off the dome right now.
I actually had a short conversation about ARGs with Roswell the other day.
Oh, there's the classic I Love Bees.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the new ones are shit, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think No Man's Sky tried to do an ARG and it didn't go well, and also I think Bethesda tried to do an ARG for Overwatch. That sucked.
Or Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard. That one.
But yeah.
Video game companies is the same.
Yeah, essentially. I feel like ARGs as a form of marketing aren't as successful as they used to be. The Cloverfield one was pretty neat because no one had really done something like that before. What was the other one? Like I Love Bees or something like that? That was for Halo, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was Halo.
But I think after that, after you've already like done that once as a sort of marketing thing, you can't really go back. Oh, Frog Fractions.
Glittermitten Grove.
I'm actually going to say Frog Fractions because I think that one's really neat. Not really so much in... It's kind of an ARG.
I think that one counts as an ARG because didn't he put like sigils in a bunch of video games that he worked on? I actually haven't like studied that one, unfortunately. I just haven't gotten around to it, and I really need to.
Yeah.
And I also really need to play Frog Fractions too.
Yeah, it's neat. I think it's neat. I don't know. I think I don't know. I
never finished Frog Fractions.
I like ARGs, but I like ARGs, but I'm not super involved with any of them. But I like listening about them peripherally. I don't know.
The Sombra one from Overwatch, that was a bad one.
There was one
just because Blizzard like just fucking edged the community for like 5 months before releasing her. They like teased her relentlessly, and everyone was like, "Okay, they're gonna release something at BlizzCon," and then nothing happened at BlizzCon. I don't think at least. And like a month, because like they just had like a clicking, because everyone like sleuthed it out, and then they were just like, "Fucking okay, well, we got it like 4 or 5 more months."
Yeah.
Edmund McMillan did an ARG for The Binding of Isaac.
Yep.
Which was, it wasn't terrible, but a lot of people were really pissed off about it because they thought that it was, they thought that like they weren't getting DLC because the ARG wasn't done yet, which obviously like wasn't exactly what was going on, and it was an oversimplification of a more complex thing. And that was kind of, it was interesting. I don't remember that much about it, except for I know that like there was a thing where he put out coordinates on something, and they had to go and find a little statue of one of the characters that had codes on it and stuff, and that was fun.
Yeah.
I remember very vaguely an ARG type thing. I don't know if it was actually an ARG or not. Do you guys remember those like Tumblr accounts that were pretending to be like AIs that were learning from like their responses?
Yeah, no,
Oh my god, yeah. What were those accounts?
Remember.
No, I know. I don't remember, but I remember it was pretty cool, and then I remember a lot of people were pissed off when it was revealed to be an ARG.
Yeah.
Oh, Daily Pronunciation and Horse Ebooks?
No, this is something else.
Horse Ebooks was something...
No, I know, but I was just thinking about that one.
Yeah, Horse Ebooks was also sort of an ARG kind of thing as well.
I didn't know that.
Not really an ARG, but kind of like...
I knew that it turned out it wasn't a bot.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started as a bot, but did not end up as a bot.
Yeah. Poor Horse Ebooks, that was...
Horse Ebooks is still iconic in my eyes, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But that thing, that ARG was kind of cool. I remember, I do remember a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's not actually an AI. I'm angry about that," and it was weird.
Yeah.
Next question. Also from Tumblr user, what's up with Mew? Also, is there any image more relatable than that hashtag teen sinking through the floor? No. Nothing more relatable. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. That's the end of that question. No more discussion on it. Tumblr user Principal Fakey, friend of the show Michael. Like, seriously, this is what a regular-ass white suburban family looks like to me. Thinking they have a fake-ass disease in order to have something else to worry about instead of their real problems and relationships. The pink person is white guilt, probably, or their dawning realization that their life and relationships are superficial, i.e. narcissistic mortification. I ship the mom, dad, and then mechanic together. Do you think Boomy is a fast blue cat? I'm the biggest Boomy fan, by the way.
Thanks for writing in,
Yeah.
Michael.
Thanks for writing in.
there's a lot to
Boomy is a
unpack
faster
there.
cat.
Real quick, who do
Yeah.
you guys ship?
I'm kind of with Michael on this one.
I think Grandma has a one-way crush on the Sculptor's Playground guy.
She
Oh,
canonically
yeah.
has a one-way crush on Dennis.
Yeah, but I also think, a Sculptor's Playground guy.
He's gonna
legitimately-
lay some pipe and then lay some pipe.
Shut up! I fucking hate that. That sucks.
My ship is the family friend and Boomy the cat.
Oh yeah.
Because they both
Yeah.
like to be creepy at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
And they both are rarely seen by anybody in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them were in the room while Anne was sleeping, and potentially while Tom was sleeping, if Tom isn't also Boomy.
Uh-huh.
I think they just have a lot of common.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that. Any more questions, Luna?
No, that's it.
All right.
Cool.
So, recommendations. What do you guys got? Because I got fucking jack
I
shit.
got something.
Do you want to go first, Alec?
Yeah, I
go
can
ahead.
go first. So, my recommendation for
I
this
got
week
something.
is the video game Everything by David O'Reilly. Everything's a very interesting game where you can play as anything and everything. And as you're playing through the game, audio clips of a philosophy lecture from like 1950, I think, are being played. And from the right off the bat, you kind of get the impression that this is just talking about like, oh, the universe is very big. But as you get more into it, it kind of talks more about the idea that a person, that you specifically are only yourself and not everything else in the world combined, is unfounded. Like, there's no reason to actually believe that you are not everything.
Yeah.
And I find that kind of philosophy really interesting and kind of comforting in a way. And
Yeah.
I like the game a lot. The gameplay itself, I enjoy it on a personal level. I think it's really interesting and fun to just kind of be different things, but I can analytically kind of understand why people wouldn't enjoy it. It's a fairly simple game, but you can be pretty much everything.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about it, especially from people who didn't think they would come in enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. My recommendation this week is actually something Alec got me for my birthday. That came in the mail today. But I've been listening to it on Spotify. Before that, yesterday, Sufjan Stevens dropped a new album with Bryce Justner and Nico, someone I can't remember his last name. It's called Planetarium. It's about the planets and also like all other like space objects in our solar system, and also the Roman mythological feature, like people they're like named after. And it's like more experimental than I feel like Sufjan's other stuff is. It feels more like a heightened version of Age of Ads for anyone who listens to Sufjan. So I think it's so fucking good. 2017 is the year of like all my favorite indie artists putting out really good new shit. So
2017, the year of that content.
Yeah, no, fully, exactly. So Luna.
My recommendation this week is a classic, because I just watched it again this past week. Mission Impossible, the original, still holds up.
Yeah.
Like, it's good. Like, the first scene of it, like, where Tom Cruise and his team are infiltrating, like, the foreign embassy, the Russian embassy, it's fucking good. Like, I mean, shit. The sequels are varying quality. I know a lot. I've actually never seen 2, but I saw 3 and Rogue Nation. Rogue Nation was really good, but 3 was not. But anyways, yeah, the original Mission Impossible is really good.
Nice. So yeah, podcast.
All right. So
We don't do anything else.
one last thing. I have a website, and that
You have a
website
website.
is called fearbaiting.com.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my
For
website.
us. Oh yeah, it's for you. It's your website.
It's my website, and I own it, and you can go there to find all of your favorite Alek content. So check out fearbaiting.com. I put a small amount of work into it, and I'm pretty proud of it for what it is.
And also,
Yeah, that one just
thewonderyurks.com.
redirects to the Libsyn feed, but maybe I'll make a website for that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Someday website.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you for being on, Alek. Is there anything else you want to plug specifically? I mean, you plugged stuff last time, but if there's anything else.
Yeah, no, I don't really have anything. I might start making things in the future, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Alek214. Or you can go to fearbaiting.com and go to the About page, and you'll find me in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
Hiding.
Yep,
staring at
our
you.
boy.
It's a picture of me looking directly at the camera.
Yeah, so Alek can...
With your jaw unhinged.
Yeah.
It's a very baked image.
Yeah. Alek is the boy in our house, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at Blair Kitsch if you fancy that, or on Tumblr at bramblepelt.tumblr.com.
You can find me at chieshadonaka on Twitter or chiesatonakas.tumblr.com.
Nice.
As always, this show and the Wonder Years are brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. If you'd like to help us out, patreon.com/fearbaiting. You know, any $1 a month gives you access to episodes before they're released for the general public, as well as chances to vote, and levels above that have different reward tiers. All the information's on that, and that supports both this and the Wonder Years.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a hell of a deal.
Yep.
And also, go listen to our other podcast, The Wonder Years. We've got another episode of that coming out next week, or this week when this releases. This Friday, we've got another episode of it coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Still not too early to get on the ground floor. It's a really fucking good podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it a lot.
Yay! A resounding praise from our host this
Yes,
week.
I'm the host and you guys are the guests.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for having us on your podcast, Alek. The Fearbaiting 2. You know, I had to turn into Darkiplier. Boys in the house.
No, just one boy. Just one boy in the house.
Oh, boy in the house. Sorry, boy in the house.
Well, unless one of the guests are a boy, then it can be boys in the house.
Yeah.
So far, that hasn't.
And then so this has been Fearbaiting 2. You know, I had to turn into Darkiplier in the house.
Yeah.
Boy in the house.
Thanks for listening. Colon boy in the house. And it's not like a colon and then boy in the house. It's colon boy.
In the house. There aren't any. There's no
Yeah.
punctuation in this title. And
Yeah.
it's
Who is
two
colon
spelled
boy?
out as
Wait, Alek, who is colon boy?
It's me after I have some bad Taco Bell.
Wow.
Nice.
Let's get out of here. I'm Luna.
I'm Blair.
I'm Alek. And you can put a fucked up
And
guy
remember-
anywhere. I do it.
I was just saying, and remember, Alek, you don't need to be so hostile.
I'm sorry.
It's
And
okay.
remember,
No, we're keeping the original take. It's good.
and remember,
No.
And
Both?
remember,
No.
do the do.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
okay,
Bye.
bye.